Why sister texted, "Mom saw your browser history. Good luck." I stared at my phone in complete panic. I was 19, still living at home while finishing community college, and my mom was extremely religious. The kind of mom who checked my phone until I was 16 and made me keep my bedroom door open when friends visited. I immediately called my sister. "What are you talking about?" She was laughing. "Mom used your laptop to print something. She saw your tab." She looked horrified. "Dad's taking her to dinner right now, but she said you two need to talk when she gets home." My stomach dropped. I frantically tried to remember what I'd been looking at. Then it hit me. Last week I'd been researching symptoms because I thought I had a health issue. I'd Googled some really embarrassing medical stuff and left the tabs open. I texted my sister back explaining. She replied, "Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. But mom thinks it's something way worse. She's been crying." Great. Now my mom thought I was into something terrible when I was literally just worried about a rat. I spent the next 2 hours pacing my room, trying to figure out how to explain. I even considered just moving out and never speaking to my family again. My roommate from college called and I explained the situation. He couldn't stop laughing. "Dude, just show her the website. It's medical stuff." Easy for him to say. His parents were cool. Mine still thought Pokemon was satanic. 2 hours later, my parents came home. My mom wouldn't even look at me. She walked straight past my room with her head down. My dad pulled me aside and said, "Son, your mother is very upset. Whatever you're going through, we can get you help." I was so confused. "Help for what?" He looked uncomfortable. "The things you were looking at online. She's worried about." That's when I realized my mom must have only read the tab title, not actually clicked on any. The medical sites I'd visited had really alarming titles taken out of context. I started laughing, which made my dad angry. "This isn't funny. Your mother is devastated. She thinks you're in some kind of cult or worse." I pulled out my laptop and showed him the actual page. His face went from angry to embarrassed in seconds. Oh no. Turns out my mom had seen tabs like "Can this kill you?" and went to see a doctor immediately, and symptoms that mean emergency, and assumed the absolute worst. She thought I was researching ways to hurt myself. We called her into the room and I explained everything, showing her each web. She was relieved but still mortified that she'd jumped to conclusions. Then my sister walked in, still grinning like this was the funniest thing ever. My mom turned to her. "You knew what this was really about, didn't you?" My sister's smile faded. "I mean, I figured it out after he told," but my mom cut her off. "So you let me cry for 2 hours thinking your brother was in serious trouble because you thought it was funny?" The room went silent. My dad looked at my sister and said, "That's cruel. You're grounded. Hand over your phone and car keys right now." My sister was 17 and apparently thought this prank was worth it. It wasn't. She tried to argue. "I didn't know it would be this big of a deal." My mom just shook her head. "You knew I was upset and you let it continue. That's manipulation." She spent the next month without her car or phone. Meanwhile, my mom apologized to me and promised to never use my laptop again. She even bought me a new privacy screen. As my sister stomped upstairs, I called after her. "Good luck explaining that browser history to your friends when you can't text." She slammed her door so hard a picture fell off the wall. My dad looked at me and said, "I probably should have checked what she meant before we left for dinner." Probably. But watching my sister learn that pranks have consequences was worth every second of panic I felt.